chicken and our collard greens. But we're gonna elevate it, which is the masterpiece way. So we're taking the chicken lollipop and making a collard green egg roll. You're gonna take the knife, go in the muscle and the bristle of the skin of the drumhead, and just cut straight up.
My number one go-to favorite when me and my wife are out to dinner is a sidecar. It's a little strong, but the sweetness covers it all.
Hey guys, I'm Chef CJ, and we're back again with another Master the Meal. Today's meal, we're doing appetizers. Our signature rosemary lamb chops. Mary had a little lamb. Her fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, her lamb was sure to go. We love, 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 love lamb chops. And I love, love rosemary. So let's blend them together. Let's go to your local market and have the butcher give you fresh lamb chops. Try to get lamb chops that are cut off with the fat and just lean with the pure meat. Nowadays, some people are saying beef don't have to be washed. I wash all my meat. So wash your meat first. Let's start with a signature seasoning. So at my local groceries, they have an actual lamb seasoning. You can use whatever seasoning you would like to use. But let's go dab, dab, dab very liberally. Again, I've always talked about seasoning on both sides of the lamb. You guys, the lamb chops have become a staple, definitely at a lot of our weddings and events as appetizers. They just, it's a go-to habit. Now let's go to the skillet. Again, today we're using butter. Very much butter. Real butter, not margarine again. I will take your butter stick today and let's roll it around so we can make sure we get a good sear. See that butter bubbling up? That means that cast iron is hot for us. Let's go straight into the skillet. So you heard me talk about the rosemary. Let's break our rosemary off right into that skillet. It's just the smell of the rosemary and the taste of it with the fresh butter and the succulence of the lamb. Ugh. Smell it, smell it, smell it. In our searing process, again, we want to make sure we get that good golden crisp on each side. So what I like to actually do, I like to put a top on it. Definitely when I'm trying to cook out cooking process. Get it all of that. On that first side, give it about 1 or 2 minutes. We're gonna flip it over. We're gonna cover it again, and this time we're gonna cook it for about a good 5 minutes on this side. Cover, on low. So guys, let's do the reveal. Oh guys, all I smell is rosemary. It smells so good. We're gonna flip our lamb over again. And see how I got that little caramelized crisp to it? That's all the cast iron. That's cast iron skillet right there. While we're letting it sizzle a little longer, we're gonna add our sauce. Today we're using our hot pepper peach bourbon sauce. Another simple sauce that you can find at your local market. Gonna let it sizzle all in there and merge with that good butter and that good rosemary. It's gonna basically give it more of a glaze. Get it glazed up. And I treat my lamb chops like I treat steaks. I love my lamb medium well. A lot of people like them well done. A lot of people could prefer medium. I'm more of a medium to a medium well type person. So while we got our lamb chops sizzling up, we're gonna go ahead and focus on our plating. So these are appetizers. So we're gonna do a little microgreens. You know I love microgreens. We're gonna do a little on the bottom of the plate so that the lamb actually can sit on top of that. Again, you can find microgreens at your local Whole Foods, Central Market. We have black farmers now that actually are selling microgreens homegrown. It's all about that canvas and what you want your art to look like. Y'all have to taste it. Have to. Even if you don't feel like cooking it, hit us up. We'll do it for you. So we're literally going directly from the skillet to the plate. Guests are gonna love these guys. Love it. Finish it off one more time with a little more micro. Your rosemary lamb chop. Again, I'm Chef CJ, and this has been Master the Meal. Like, share, subscribe, comment below.
We are back again. This time we have something a little bit more cool and refreshing that could probably complement the meal that you just prepared. It's a spritz. It's actually the Libra spritz. Guilty, I know. I'm a Libra myself, so anything I see with Libra on there, I got to go towards that. So this time we are going to use Tito's vodka, which is Chef CJ's favorite, elderflower, any type of flavored sparkling you have. Today we have a black raspberry. We have a little prickly pear syrup, it's a tongue twister, and some raspberries and blackberries for garnish. So we're gonna start out actually with some ice. Ice is essential for every drink. Who wants a hot drink? So do about, you can pretty much almost fill the glass because you want this drink pretty cold, pretty refreshing. Okay. So since we got a lot of ice, we got to take it up a notch. We're gonna do 2 ounces of Tito's vodka, or any other vodka you may choose. Like again I said, Chef CJ loves his Tito's. Don't be afraid to pour. Like I always say, I won't tell if you won't. Then we're gonna do an ounce of elderflower. Elderflower is really good. It's a nice liqueur, got a nice flowery taste. Goes good in a lot of drinks, champagne, Prosecco drinks. It's good for a spritz as well. But we're gonna do an ounce of that. Prickly pear syrup. What is prickly pear, you ask? Cactus. Just 1 ounce of that. Give you a little color. Then we're gonna top this off with our sparkling water, whatever flavor you choose. Again, we have black raspberry. Just enough to kind of fill the glass. Get you some berries in there to garnish it. There you go. I'm ready to sit by the pool, dive in, have me something cool to sip on. We got the Libra spritz going.
What sets CJ's Masterpiece apart from other catering companies, I believe, is our style, the way we move, the way we operate, the way we conduct business. From the start of a tasting, when a client just thinking about picking us, all the way to the end of the night when the bride and groom gets a take-home box. It's our packaging, our label. How do we come forth? I can say this, go further. What sets Chef CJ apart from other chefs and my chef homies, and they always talk about this. They say I'm gonna come Hollywood. So they may say they all coming somewhere with a regular chef coat on, but I gotta have on a swagged out chef coat with some name brand shoes and a hat or something like that. So I think that's what sets me apart from any other chef. It's just the packaging and the presentation of everything. How do I balance a work-life balance? I don't. Be realistic. In my industry, definitely being a catering company, it's hard to say you have a 9 to 5. Because this is a business where clients want you on demand. It's like, if I email you, I need you to respond back right now. Or if I text you, I need you to respond back right now. And you can always say, well, we're closed. But in a client's mind, they could be like, okay, well, I should go to the next person. So now you may have missed out on a $20,000 gig because you told them, oh, well, I'll hit you up at 9 o'clock tomorrow or something like that. Being that this is my business, it's my child. Everybody know me, know I don't really care for kids. And I don't have kids. This is my kid, this is my baby. So it's hard for me to sleep knowing an event is going on. It's hard for me to step away and my team is running an event. Believe it or not, I haven't taken a vacation since my 30th birthday because I'm just nervous. Now, going back to trusting people and loyalty, we're building that team so that we can not multitask, and not micromanage everybody else. But the work-life balance, pray for me, we're working on it. What I would like to see change in the culinary world is the all-around appearance. Let's think outside of the box. Hey, let's put more of our black chefs in the forefront. You'll be surprised how many of these businesses that are running, and they could be a quote-unquote Caucasian business, but you have African Americans in the back really doing everything. Put our black chefs on the market. They have a conference in Vegas where they travel, it's called Cater Source. And a lot of times on those panelists, it's mostly Caucasian people or Hispanic people. And I'm so glad that this year we're launching a Black Chefs Network conference. So it's geared more towards black chefs. That way we all can network together, where we can have chef homies in Texas, Atlanta, DC. Hey dude, I'm coming to LA for an event. Y'all wanna work? Then I don't have to pay to bring all these people from Houston. I can just give a chef homies in LA. I want to see more unity. And again, I go back to other industries. It seems like nowadays everybody's out for themselves. Nobody don't want to help nobody. How can we all help and collab together? One thing I do keep saying that with my chef homies, we all do different things. We all may be chefs, but we all have our own niche and our own lane. So how can we all be unified? Like, I can't be mad at you, like if I get a boho chic bride, that's not my niche. So if they go to I can say my chef's name, D'Ambria, that's her girl. Like, that's her clientele that she goes for. I don't have a problem with that. I may have a client that say all I want is light bites. I have a friend, that's what they specialize in, is bites. So we all have our own lane. What I love about being in Houston, H-Town, is the diversity. This past year, I have had so many different type of clients that I've ever had in my life. I've had Asian brides, I've had Hispanic brides, I've had Caucasian brides. And the funny thing is, when I do tastings, I don't even know who's coming through the door. Like, you can give me one name and I can think you're one nationality, and you come in, I'm like, oh wait, are they in the wrong office? And it was funny, I can recall a story of, I did a tasting with an Asian client, and I didn't know that they were Asian, so I guess that day I was very generous with my seasoning. And I thought they were gonna hate it, I honestly did. But they actually loved it, and actually was pairing Creole rice with this fish and things like that. I was like, okay. So I think it's giving me more diversity, and it's helping me open up to different cultures as well. Another quick story, I did a wedding for, I think, another Asian couple, and I didn't know in their nationality, they all like to eat together. So they were waiting, each table would wait till everybody at the table ate. And that's their culture, and that's something I wasn't prepared for. Also with that culture, they love tea, and they have to drink tea after dinner. You can go to a Caucasian wedding where they love coffee. They have to drink coffee after their meals. You can go to an African American wedding, we love a bar. So we have to drink after our meal. It's just helping me be more diverse. You can find CJ Masterpiece at www.cjsmasterpiece.com or on Instagram at CJS_masterpiece or on YouTube at CJ's Masterpiece. We're back, and I'm Chef CJ, and this is Master the Meal. We have a special guest today, Chef Talissa.
We're making your elevated deconstructed chicken taco today.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna get out your way.
You just want to make sure it just warms through.
So today we're gonna do a bloody martini. It's kind of a take on lemon drop, maybe a sidecar,